Hello Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. The last reading of the Zodiac for 2020 between you and me. I'm going to take a couple weeks off, so this is the last one I'm going to do. All week has been the last one I'm going to do. And here we are, Scorpio, you and me, Christmas Eve. So a very magical time of the year, I've always felt. And I'm going to do your reading for you. I'm going to do an energy check-in. So we're going to see what your energy is, what the energy is outside of you, and what these two energies are creating. There is an extended at the end of this. The link is at the top of the description if you're drawn to it. And I will actually, it's an extended, just continue to pull cards out to see where the energy continues to go. I'm going to start. I'm trying to learn how to shuffle. I'm going to start with a Wild Unknown Spirit Oracle deck. I'm just kind of sitting here as I sat in front of the camera and thought, this is a perfect shirt for this. I feel like I'm out in a cabin in the woods. Oh, I always want to spend the Christmas like that, like in a cabin in the woods with a beautiful evergreen tree and a little front porch. Everything is all wood. And a little evergreen tree with just little twinkle lights on it. And then have like a bale of hay. And the deer come in. Isn't that like, yeah, this is me. Alright, Scorpio. What do we got for you? What do we got for you, Scorpio? Let's say, oh, you are on a journey. You are going through a journey of darkness, of the unknown. You can't really perceive everything around you. There's sort of some hidden elements, but you are really zoned in your spot. You're being very present. You're being very present in any sort of darkness that surrounds you. And you are taking it one step at a time. Seeing where you go. Where is the universe leading me here? I don't really know where this destination is, but I'm open to discovering what it is. That's what I'm getting with that card. You're really using your intuition. Your third eye is open here. You're finding creative ways to work yourself through any obstacles that you meet along the path. But yeah, laying your own way through the darkness. The journey of 1,000 miles is one step at a time. One step at a time. Alright, we're going to look at your energy, as I said. Energy outside of you. It's not you. I'm being very specific. The energy outside of you, it's not you. But it is within your hemisphere. So it's something that in some way affects you or relates to you. And then what your two energies are creating. Interesting cards. I'm going to continue to pull. I got one more deck and then I'm going to go over it. These cards are being really... come on. Here we go. Okay, Scorpio. Wow. Really transformative energy in the middle. Lots of water energy at the bottom. Wow, a lot of water energy. Okay, the one deck you have the Chariot at the bottom, moving forward after a period of not being able to move, of being stuck for whatever that reason is. And then you have the Moon with the Ace of Cups sitting on the bottom. Like you have a lot of your kindred water spirit energies around you, like the Cancerian energy, Piscean energy. There's a lot of that around you. And then here you are. with the Death card and Temperance in the middle. Your energy. You have the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I'm getting a double message here. I'm hearing really kind of tired of things that you've had to eliminate from your life. Tired from things that you've had to cut out here. I do also feel, though, for some of you, feeling real disappointment in someone cutting you out, perhaps. Like something here, just feeling, there's a disappointment in something being cut out. Whether you've done the cutting out or someone else has done the cutting out. Like eliminating some sort of relationship or connection here. There's disappointment in that. And then the energy outside of you is the Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords. I mean, and this is kind of what that feels like. It feels like whatever was cut out or whoever was cut out, this energy is moving kind of forward in a way. They don't really know where they're going or what all the possibilities are going to be, but they're going with the Six of Swords. So I don't want to say that this person is also not feeling a disappointment. But they're kind of dealing with it in the best way that they can, knowing that they need to move forward here. So the energy that your two energies are actually creating, what's kind of happening in the middle here is really quite interesting. You have Temperance in the Death card. This is almost, you know what I'm hearing? Allowing bygones to be bygones. Allowing energy to shift in any way that it needs to shift. Also being patient enough for sort of divine timing to come into, I'm hearing divine timing to come into service here. Almost as if the only thing that could correct whatever this is like a divine timing. And the Death card, here you are. But boy, your energy is focused over here. It's really fascinating. All week up until this point right here, this card has felt like, you know, it belongs over here for how your energy is interacting with someone else, what that's creating. Here is being depicted with this card. And then the same for this side, for the people on this side. But it doesn't feel like that. It feels like the dominant energy that's being created here is yours. This Temperance energy feels like a combination of your energy and their energy, allowing things to play out as the universe sees fit. This Death card is definitely you. It's got you written all over it. I feel it. There's even a big Scorpio. A big scorpion. One of you is particularly tall. I don't know, big Scorpio. A big scorpion down here. Now, whether you realize it or not, I feel like you are performing some sort of unusual type of manifestation directed towards this person. I'm not sure what it is. Because the energy of this card is so focused over here. I almost feel like whether you're consciously aware of it or not, you are creating confusion in someone's life. Whether you're doing that, you know, maybe your body language is not matching up to what you're saying, or you're just being typically scorpionic, where you could be, you know, hiding deeper feelings and emotions here, or if anyone's watching that this resonates with, performing almost some sort of a little, I don't know if I would call it black magic or something going on here. But look at this card and how it's directed to that energy outside of you that's not yours. It's definitely something going on. I'm going right to that card to see what you're doing. Going right to that card to see what you're doing. What is this Death card energy? The focus of the Death card. is, I don't think, the message that I'm getting with this card, I don't think is going to resonate with like 99% of the people that I find tend to come to my channel. There's somebody in particular, like the message comes out who the message is for. I feel like there's someone in particular here who's a Scorpio, who's doing something that is a little bit black magic-y, and the intention is not good. You have the Death card twice and you're directing it to someone. That's not good. That's going to come back to you. The Death card twice directed at this other energy. Wow. Okay. Yo. This is really weird. You have the Death card twice, then you have the Moon card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Cups. Y'all know what I'm saying when you know how much I love most of you. But there's somebody out there that's playing with something that's going to get them in a lot of trouble. Somebody's upset about something, either being cut out about the situation. This has been an interesting week on my channel. There's been some messages that have come out that are not particularly easy for me to deliver because I do try to stay on the positive side of life, but I am aware that not everybody is in that aspect. It was really intense with Pisces, and I'm getting, it's not the same energy, but it's a message in that it's the same level where it's not easy because I don't think it resonates with most of the people that I would be speaking to, but there's somebody here that the message, it needs to be said. Like, there's going to be some sort of karmic retribution for this sort of, whether it's doing like some sort of simple candle magic. When you make a wish, you make it against this person. You're doing something against this person energetically. And I don't think that's going to play out well. What's the Temperance? See, now this is what's really interesting, is because Temperance is very angelic. There doesn't have to be like this negative side here. For some of you too, really listen to this message, because for some of you, even for Scorpios, if it's not resonating, like, I wouldn't do that, Cindy, like, there's no way, I'm not doing that. Then be cautious of someone who maybe you have cut out here. I feel like the person who's been cut out is in some unusual way performing like a form of black magic. And I only mean that in that, you know, if you have the opportunity to wish for something, I wish that this person should fall down the stairs and hurt themselves. I wish that this person will become poor and decrepit. Or like, you're not using someone is not using the opportunity for wish fulfillment here to either, you know, even if you have some sort of disagreement or disconnection from someone, you can just like literally let that go and state, I accept the lessons that I've learned in this connection. I free myself and I free them and I move forward to my greatest good, right? Like, that's all you have to do. You don't have to intentionally wish something bad for someone. I feel like that's what's going on here. What a message to get on Christmas Eve. Temperance. Page of Swords. The Hermit, and the Knight of Cups. Like, look at this. This Temperance energy. Okay, to make this relatable, where you fit in the story, it does feel like to me, whoever's done the cutting out feels bad about it, but it is what it is. And this person is at least just trying to wish the best that they can for the person that they've had to cut out. I mean, that's what it is. They're watching, they're really self-contained, but like, you know, their intention is based on their heart chakra, like better things in life, doing the right thing, going within and really seeing the deeper parts of yourself. Deep reflection here, and wanting to send, you know, a cup of love forward. Okay, now I feel like the person that's been cut out is disappointed. and they are in a dark place. They're in a dark place, and any opportunity for wishes or a prayer is not a positive one, at least to this person. Or if it's someone who says prayers at night and said, you know, I pray that this person has a good night, to keep this person safe, whatever practice someone may have, it's, even if they don't say anything about this person, it's the intention. I intend to leave this person out of my prayers. That in itself is like like, we have to be really careful with how we use our energy and our thoughts. If we intentionally think, I am not including this person in my prayer to God for goodness or for safety or for more, like, whatever, you are intending darkness towards someone. So, okay, this energy with the Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, yeah, see, a judgment. The Six of Swords, wow, this person, this is the first time all week where this outside energy, again, it's going to depend on if you've been doing the cutting out or you've been cut out of something. Again, it feels like the person who's done the cutting out is moving towards, I'll show you all the cards. The Judgment card, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Cups. This person's intention is to go towards positive energy. And again, because we have the Queen of Swords here, that's why I feel like it's telling me it's whoever's done the cutting out, right? Recognize it as that. It's whoever's done the cutting out here. They're also cutting out any energies that they feel could affect, like really wish fulfillment, the higher good, being in connections with people that serve your higher good and the higher good of others. Not being an energy vampire to anyone, and not allowing anyone to vampire your own energy or your own dreams and your own wishes. Very interesting reading. This is really a reading about two different people who were at some point in some sort of a connection with each other. It doesn't even have to be romantic. There isn't even really a single thing here about a romantic energy, except perhaps it's Ten of Cups and a Two of Cups. But it doesn't have to be. This could be like a sibling. This could be a coworker, a friend, an in-law. This could be many different things. There's many different ways that this could play out. But there's been some sort of an exit of energies. The person whose energy was exited from is not happy. And they may even be seeing this person starting to find success as they are moving their energy away from them. But I kind of want to say that's what I'm talking about. Like, if they are sending if anyone is sending a bad intention towards someone else, it just comes back to you. Like, it really does. And there are people that have certain levels of abilities that can do that to others. But they can really only do it to others if the person is, it's almost like if you think of a Jedi. Like, if you think about, you know, how easy it was for Obi-Wan to tell the stormtroopers, we shall pass here. Oh yeah, you're going to pass. Like, you can really only do that sort of black magic on someone who is not really consciously developed, or they don't have a strong personality. You can't do that to somebody that does. It's coming back to you. So that's what's happening. So the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups. Look at this. So it's interesting. We have the Fool card and the Two of Pentacles, and I'll show you, but I want to show you how it's sitting on the table. The Fool card is coming this way. This other energy is trying, it could be two Scorpios. You could be dealing with another Scorpio, which would totally make sense here. Wow, it's like the Jedi against the Sith Lord. There's this energy that is not happy is sort of trying to draw the other energy back to it. Through confusion, through like confusion and what possibilities exist here. Either confusion and there's nothing better than what you had with me, or you'll never find anything better. Like these could be some of the wishes that are going out. It's really interesting. Let's just put this down. Let's get a little bit of information here on this. 5 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. The 5 of Cups, yep. Oh, wow. Holy cow. I have never pulled out so many significant sword cards. The 7 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the King of Swords, the 9 of Swords, followed by the 5 of Pentacles for this 5 of Cups. And then, I can only hold so many. Oh my goodness. And then here we go with the 5 of Pentacles. What was cut out, something was very disappointing. There was a big cutout here. Somebody left. This person may not even really know why. I gotta say it. I feel like somebody here is dealing with a bit of like a narcissistic energy. Not a bit. It feels very strongly like a narcissistic energy. It does. I really feel like that somebody needed to heal from this connection. Like this connection was exhausting. And they're pretty firm on, almost like once the person who was dealing with a narcissistic personality got away from that personality, they could see very clearly how strongly they were being manipulated and how much this person was working, like manipulating their thoughts and their mind as much as they could. Like the person that's watching this, that is the one doing this, they're not going to believe they're doing anything wrong. You can't really retrain, as far as I know, a severely narcissistic personality. They just don't get it. I mean, it's just their brain is programmed to function a certain way and there's no empathy there at all. They may show empathy sometimes, but I feel like that's something they learned over time. Without showing that once in a while, it didn't play out for them well. So it's all about how do I get situations to play out for me so that it works for me. And sometimes empathy will be shown, but it's not felt. It's only used as a tool. And the 5 of Pentacles, like this is really intense energy. This King of Swords, though, tells me the power of the person that has exited. Look at the King and Queen of Swords here. Yeah, no, there will be, like, there's no emotions. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Cups and the 5 of Swords. As soon as the Queen of Swords came out, it was like, it's you. So you're the one that's cut something out here. I think the majority of you. There's got to be someone in here that was cut out and is not happy. But your true energy is the Queen of Cups, which is the fact. Yeah, in the tarot. Your true energy is the Queen of Cups. But you've almost had to cut that out. You cannot show this person any feeling and emotion, and you will not show this person any feeling and emotion. And I wouldn't advise doing that. I would advise just keeping your energy away from them. You can, as I said, you can wish someone well in a prayer, in a mantra, in a thought, whatever. And just, they go their path, I go my path. And that's how it goes. And that really keeps your karma clean here. There's a heavy karmic retribution here for this. For this energy here. That came out in Pisces as well. Now I'm trying to remember though, it's been so long, if the karmic retribution came out in the YouTube version or the extended. But there's definitely a heavy karmic retribution for what was going on with Pisces. And I see this here, Scorpio. And I'm telling you, if the narcissist personalities are watching this, I know they're thinking the karmic retribution is coming to the person that cut them out. But it's not. It's just not. Wow. Interesting. I watched a video. God, it was like days ago. It was a long time. And now that this is coming out, maybe this is coming out for, like, maybe I watched that for a reason. And it was talking about the narcissist over the holidays, whether that's like a sibling, a parent, an ex girlfriend or boyfriend, or an ex-spouse, whatever. They have a tendency to be the one to try to use this time of year to create guilt, use that, or to create nostalgia, to bring you in again. That's really fascinating because there's a little bit of that in here. There is a little bit of that in here. I'm just moving these down because I want to pull out something on an elephant. You're being guided through this darkness. You're definitely being guided through this darkness. You're guiding yourself. That's an important fact here. You're guiding yourself, and I stated that early on. And I think that's important because there are outside energies. There is some sort of outside energy that's not happy about you. But that's their shit to deal with, because if you're not happy with somebody's choice, well, you really have to look at your own choices and possibilities. We're all free, and we should all be free. I mean, we're meant to be free. That is the fact that love is the real, only true energy that exists in the universe, that is the cause for and of creation. There's a hard and fast rule in our universe as well. Maybe it's not in other universes, but it's in this one. And that's freedom of choice. The minute any of us interfere with someone else's freedom of choice, there's like a boomerang effect that comes back to us, because it's an energy that does not serve this universe, this level of existence that we're all functioning in together here. It's one of the rules that's been placed out, and we can be, you know, we can feel disappointed about choices that are made. We can feel disappointed about how things have played out for us. But that's our deeper self saying, hey, we're trying to learn lessons here, and we're not basing these lessons on this is right and this is wrong, and this is left and this is right. We're basing these lessons on, where do we feel pulled to? Where is our soul trying to, where do I feel like I can grow? Do I feel like I can grow in this left or this right, or this pink or this red, or however we want to define it? That's what it's about. It's not about limiting other people's free choice to serve your own agenda, although a lot of that takes place on this planet, which is part of the reason this is also heavy vibrational energy. It's because it's being created, a lot of it, by people. Jeez, gosh, Merry Christmas. Like, what is this reading? The elephant card. I Baileys. Watch the snow fall. Why can't we all just be like... Okay, the Nine of Cups. Look at the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups. I'm telling you, you are leading yourself to the road of happiness. Do not... I do want to say too, don't even listen to other people's advice right now. Don't listen to anybody's advice. Well, if you're standing at the curb and you're about to walk out and someone says, don't step out, a bus is coming. You know, maybe don't step out, a bus is coming. But I really feel like there's a very important message here that you are guiding yourself, but not just like a soul entity here. You will be a part of this guidance, part of this light that you carry, and the third eye that's lit up in the elephant is your connection to the universe, your communication to your deeper self, your inner child here, knowing where your path is. Don't rely on anything else right now. And you know, maybe you have friends telling you, you should do this, you should do that. Or maybe you don't. Take people's advice and let it go. And then you tell yourself what you want to do. I think it is so important right now that you guide yourself. And that steers you away from whatever this energy is, Scorpio. It could be another Scorpio that you're dealing with, or it's somebody who's kind of... Somebody's not very happy. That's really apparent. I really, really feel that. I've never felt such, I don't like using that word, like a malicious intent. It's sad, actually. It's kind of sad. That's how I really feel about this. To be honest, it's sad. And depending on the person, like, you know, where their journey takes them. If this is kind of a road that this person continues to stay on, I think lifetimes to come, they're going to be going through the same stuff they've been going through now. They're not resolving anything. Wow. That's the message. You stay in your lane and don't let really... You exercise freedom of choice here. And you do it in the most powerful way that you know how. That keeps you in your lane. Really keeps you in your lane, Scorpio. And even if this could get through to the thick skull of the narcissist, and I'm sorry if that sounds insulting, but I've dealt with enough of them that I don't really have pleasant feelings for them. They need to be told who they are and you walk away. That's it. You don't play games with them. And if they don't like it that way... Anyways, I'm going to go and do the extended and see where this goes. Guys... My dear Scorps, my naughty with a dash of nice. Maybe do a little bit of nice with a little dash of naughty right now. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. And I do look forward to seeing you in the new year. Until then, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.